Hey guys, welcome to Twin Flame Truth TV. I'm Elle Hari, Twin Flame and Ascension, alchemist, writer, teacher, and coach. Today we're talking about a party, something we don't usually talk about around here. But before we get into that, I just want to remind you to check out bewithyourtwinflame.com. We have a free masterclass there. And very exciting news, we've been revamping a whole new, brand new website for you guys. And we've been doing this for a while behind the scenes, and we're anticipating that it's going to be launching sometime this week. It's going to contain a whole lot of new content, brand new videos that have never been seen before, and a lot more other resources and fun things. So you definitely want to keep checking back at bewithyourtwinflame.com to see when that comes live, and to definitely check that out. Okay, so back to the party. Yes, you're invited to a party, and your fear-based energy loves a party. And in particular, this kind of party your fear-based energy enjoys the most is a pity party. And so this is not a party that I think you should accept an invitation to. And you can see this, especially with people on the twin flame journey all over the place, right? If you go to any like twin flame groups or read like comments on videos or forums, I guess. I don't know if they have forums still or chats or whatever it is. I don't even know. But you can always see that people's fear-based energy is raging in those places in the form of having pity parties. The people are always like crying or lamenting or whining or bitching, or they have so much anger and hatred towards other people in there, towards other people talking about it, towards their twin flames. I mean, it's just really pretty crazy. And not only is it just a feeding frenzy for your fear-based push energy, which, remember, we don't want to feed it, we want to do the opposite and not feed it. It just promotes this whole entire victim mentality. And, here's the thing. Here's why it's a victim mentality. Because, no one and nothing else in your physical external world, including the physical form of your twin flame, is responsible for how you feel about anything. They're not responsible for any feeling you have about anything. No one and nothing else is responsible for any feeling you have ever, except for yourself. That's it. And if you can really resonate with that truth, then it's the most liberating and freeing and empowering thing you could ever do for yourself. And talk about self-love, right? And this doesn't just apply to the twin flame journey. I mean, this is just for anyone, everyone. No one's a victim. No one is a victim of circumstance. No one's a victim of other people regarding their feelings, because the only reason your feelings even are feelings, or even there, how you even create your own feelings, is by your fear-based energy judging the things that are in your external physical world as either good or bad. And then your feelings follow as either good or bad. And, even if they're judging it as good, the good is not even, it's all temporary. What is good and feeling good, must then eventually feel bad, or what goes up must come down, right? Because it is the physical world of duality. So, just feeling that, going into these places where, there's just so much, of that angst and that devastation and that stress and the fear-based energy, and in whichever way it's manifesting itself at any given time, is just really feeding your own fear-based push energy and not helping you at all. And of course, your fear-based energy wants you to go in there. That urge you have to go in there, that urge you have to lament with the people and to join the pity party, that is your fear-based push energy. Your fear-based push energy is attracted to that because it helps it to feed. And it, like any other energy in the whole entire universe, its inclination is to feed and grow and expand. And of course, naturally, your fear-based push energy, its natural inclination is to want to do that as well. And remember, it's addictive. It's a resident junkie, right? So it gets a hit. It gets a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a hit, a little bit of a high when you placate it, whenever you placate it to do anything. I mean, whether that's, joining a pity party, or, stalking your twin flame on social media, or whatever. Whatever you do to placate that fear-based push energy and feed it a little bit, it gets a little hit of its little drug, right? And so for a little minute there, it feels like it's a little high. But then, of course, it has to come back down, because polarity and duality and opposites. So my point here with this video is that, try to refrain from engaging in these pity parties. If only to not feed your fear-based push energy even more, because the more it feeds, the more it builds up, the longer it's going to take for it to come back down, the longer you're going to be stuck in the feelings of your fear-based energy, which are not fun. And, the longer it's going to take for your twin flame to come back into your physical life, if that's what you want, or for you to even advance along your journey and to feel amazing and to experience improvements in all areas of your life, which is what this journey provides to you if you give it a chance and stop judging it via pity parties. So that's really why, if nothing else, you should not join these pity parties. And of course, in general, even if you don't join pity parties online, you're complaining about your situation or your journey or your twin flame or whatever to your friends or to other people, or even to yourself, writing it down to yourself in your journal. That's all being victim mentality. It's also the same energy. And so, just in general, with anything in your life, you really don't want to play the victim. You're not a victim. You are in control and in charge of everything. That's how powerful and how amazing and perfect and miraculous you and your soul are. And so if you can just resonate with that and then just really learn how to not judge things as bad or awful or terrible, everything is happening for a reason. And everything is happening, that reason is perfect. And how do we know that? Because your soul is orchestrating it all. And your soul is perfect. Your soul is direct spark from source energy, the creator of all that is energy. And so that's who you are. And you can't be any more powerful. Your mind, dominated by your fear-based energy, is nothing compared to that. Your mind is like a little tiny dot, whereas your soul is expansive and infinite and just all-knowing, all-encompassing, omnipresent, transdimensional, eternal, timeless, limitless, boundless, perfect, miraculous. It's magical. That's who you are. You're not your mind. And, your fear-based energy that's controlling your mind that, you don't even take with you when you leave this world in this lifetime. You are your soul, but, your mind stays here with the rest of your physical body and the rest of everything else in this physical world. And so who is that to judge anything that your soul is bringing into your life as bad or good for that matter? It's not. It's nothing. Your soul could just be like, off with you, flick it off like a piece of dust, right? And I guess it does when it finally decides for you to leave this world. So anyway, that's the topic for today. Try not to accept an invitation to the pity parties, no matter how much your fear-based push energy begs you to do it. Really try to refrain. And every time you do that, you will balance more and you will shift because you're no longer placating it. And the feeding frenzy of it will start to calm down and it will start to diminish. And your fear-based energy suddenly won't be as large. It will be smaller and it'll start to shrink. And then as it shrinks, you'll be able to separate yourself from it more and more and be able to see it for what it is, that little tiny speck of really insignificant untruth, nothingness. So thank you for watching, guys. Again, definitely keep visiting bewithyourtwinflame.com. Right now we have the free masterclass on there, but the whole new website is coming live this week, and it's going to be amazing and beautiful and really contain a lot more new videos and content that have never before been seen. So definitely keep checking it out, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next week, and lots of love.